What do you think about the future of Fanatic shows? And do you think Fanatics will get into card grading?
I hope Fanatics does not get into card grading. I don't know if they will or not. I do not believe they will anytime soon. I don't think it's on their radar right now at all. I know, high up people at Fanatics, and it would surprise me if they got into card grading in the near future. Will they long term? Maybe. I don't know. Should they? I don't think so. I think maybe that's an area of the hobby they need to leave alone. But it wouldn't surprise me if they buy a grading company at some point.
That's what I'm kind of thinking, Geoff. That's something
they might
at some point.
I could see it happening at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should right now. I think they've got enough fish to fry right now with everything else on their plate. I think you said events. Was that the other thing?
Oh yeah, the Fanatics lives that are coming up, the large shows.
I'm excited about that. I mean, I think they are planning, from what I understand, they're planning their first Fanatics big live show to take place fall of next year. So we're about a year away. Or probably, I think it will be sometime after the National next year will be their first big show. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for it. I don't exactly know, what it's going to be. The only description that I've heard of it so far is that it's going to feel more like a fan fest. There's going to be more fun, interactive things for people to do than what you see at a typical card show. I know they want to enhance the quality of the show. I know they want to do it in really nice convention centers and have really nice displays and have all the dealers kind of up their game. Mm-hmm. I know they want to do that. So how they pull it all off, I don't totally know, but they've got a good team they brought in to work on it. Like they've got the guy who founded Comic Con, which is, a big deal, right? And that's a big show. That's a lot bigger than anything the card industry's ever seen. So it'll be exciting to see where they take it.
Yeah, I'm thinking full family interaction. Disney world of a card show, and probably more technology, like we talked about earlier, that we may have seen at most shows.
I like that analogy, Disney World of a card show. That's if they can hit on that, that's going to be really good. The family aspect's important. I think that's I think shows that appeal to families, fathers and sons, and stuff for the wife and the daughters too. Like I think getting the entire family involved in these things is a really positive thing.
Because as we look around, most stadiums that are built now, if you don't go to the game, there's stuff around the stadium to do.
And that's a good point. And Hector in the comments said the National looks the same as 25 to 30 years ago. He's right. Hector's right. Like the only thing that's changed at the National is the corporate area. The corporate area has gotten a lot better and a lot bigger. Mm-hmm. The corporate area is driving the innovation at the National. The dealer tables, for the most part, look the same as they have forever, and it's not impressive. The corporate area looks the part. It looks impressive. So
Hunt 456 brings up something that I've talked about before. A database for each showcase card for every vendor at the show. So let's say I walk in and I want James Wiseman, or I want to look at Anthony Edwards. I should be able to look at something to tell me what every Anthony Edwards card is sold on this floor. What if I know price or not? What's the name of it? So I can navigate through. Right now, we're basically at a swap meet. Right, we're searching, we're looking. Like I spend most of my time,
and it's poorly organized. So you're at a poorly organized swap.
I don't even know if basketball's in this area or is basketball over there. Or now I'm looking at football, but I'm quickly navigating through to try to find out what I want. But what if we had a database that told us that, and it was completely organized, and I could go from this section to that section? I could shop this whole show in maybe 3 hours.
I love the idea. I think it's a great idea. We've talked actually about building into Market Movers a card show, component for dealers to load in what they have. The challenge is, at least right now, like the dealers are the ones having to do the work and load in the inventory for the whole thing to work. And you look at a show like the National, like there's a lot of dealers on that show floor that probably don't even own smartphones. Like, it's like
that is true. So you had some people, can I pay with Venmo? It's like, no.
Yeah. Like how are you going to get them to sit there for hours before the show and load in all of their items into an inventory? Like it's going to be tough. I think it's going to take a new breed of dealers and maybe some enforcement from the show organizer. Like you've got to do, like this is a requirement to exhibit at the show.